Here's a surefire way to get wrecked in cryptocurrency. I'm going to go over multiple things, and I hope you will listen all the way through. These are things that I've seen over helping 11,000 people since 2020 understand the game so they don't get played. The first thing about cryptocurrency is everybody's trying to get rich quick, and I'm going to share some facts, figures, numbers, logic. The truth is, a lot of influencers, and we saw a lot of people within crypto from 2020 to 2022 become very, very wealthy, and now they're extremely broke. The reason why is they did get rich quick. A lot of money came in a short amount of time, and I'm gonna break down the things that really wrecked them. And what they didn't have is a game plan. They bought Lambos, they bought houses, they bought things they could not afford, not understanding you have to maintain those things. They didn't build a real plan, a strategy to allow that money to multiply. So the key is there is no get rich quick, and you don't want to make money that your soul or your foundation is not ready for. Number two is no investment plan. They had no strategy and no plan. So if you're rushing into cryptocurrency to try to get rich quick without a plan, I have a very, very strict plan. And it took me about 6 months getting into crypto to quickly realize this, because I saw people were trying to get rich quick, and coming from a banking background, I realized this is very unnatural. A lot of people were getting a lot of money but had no game plan. So you have to build a game plan. That's why you hear me talk about my game plan. Bitcoin, I'm never selling my Bitcoin. I exit 50% of all other coins on the way up with a very strict exit strategy. I have a diversification plan inside and outside of cryptocurrency, from leveraged life insurance to real estate to multiple companies in different sectors: information technology, attention, and education. We have dividend ETF strategies. We have a precious metal strategy. We have a trust to protect strategy. So we have a very, very strict strategy. So when we profited from 2020 to 2022, we didn't buy Lambos, big houses. We followed the richest man in Babylon, the cash flow quadrant, and we built financial freedom. So then when we came into this bull run in 2024, that's when the big wealth started to really generate. Buying off influence versus logic. That's why I say all the time, do your own research. Don't ever buy unless you know why you're invested. This is a fact. Influencers are getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to promote cryptocurrencies. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. We've never accepted money from a cryptocurrency company, ever, to promote a crypto. We have our own businesses in information technology, attention, and financial services, okay? We have never been paid by a crypto company, but influencers are paid. And the reason why I bring that up, we get offered lots of money to promote tokens. You should be doing your investments based on your own facts, figures, numbers, logic. The more hypey an influencer is, and the more they change their narrative, the more you know they're getting paid for their influence. You got to be very careful with that. The meme coin gain is a great example of that. We're sitting here right now recording this video, and all of a sudden, what happened to all the meme coin? What happened to all the promotion of the meme coins? Because they stopped getting paid. You're always the exit liquidity, okay? Next, zero long-term game plan. Most people I run into or have conversations with, I ask them, okay, great, you're trying to get into this is your portfolio. What's your long-term game plan? 99% of people cannot answer that. Do you have a long-term, mid-term, and short-term game plan? You should always have a game plan. And last but not least is price sensitivity. Cryptocurrency looks like this. The reason why is we're still in speculation phase, okay? There's the speculation phase, regulation phase, adoption phase. Now we're heading from speculation to regulation, and if you're price sensitive, you're gonna get wrecked because you don't have an investment plan, you have zero long-term plan, and you're buying off influence and you're trying to get rich quick. So how do we tactically do this? Number one is you have to build a long-term game plan. Number two is you have to ask why you're invested in something. Number three is you have to ask, is it going to be here in the next 10 to 20 years? And from there, you build a solid exit plan, entry plan, diversification plan inside and outside of cryptocurrency. Lastly, there is nobody, no influencer, and if they are, they're a scammer, reaching out to you proactively on direct messages, on your comments. Number one, to invest your crypto. Those are scams. I don't have a trading platform. I don't have a crypto trading platform. We'll never ask you to send us money. You don't need a QFS account. Those are scams, okay? And there is no get rich quick. Be very, very careful. Don't send your crypto to anybody that you don't have their phone number. You can't pick up the phone, look them in the eyes, and you know who you're talking to. It is a scam. I don't care how real it seems. It is a scam. It is a scam. Okay. So we don't want to work to get rich quick. We want to get wealthy for sure by doing it off logic, creating a long-term game plan, stop being price sensitive, look at the long term, and make sure that you never, ever make decisions based on influence. Do it based on facts, figures, numbers, logic. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go. Love you guys.